Boss-level face-slapping specialist, quick transmigration, works related. Boss fight face manual, fastware, author, Lon Kwai. Copywriting. Su Zifan climbed from the slum to the top circle, and eventually became a boss-level figure. Who knows that once he passed through, he became a cannon fodder. But it doesn't matter, he still wants to be his big boss. Whoever doesn't have eyesight will turn anyone into a scum. Idol was destroyed by the reborn girl. Start a company to support you. True daughters return to the rich and look down on the poor. It's okay. I have fun with the fake daughter. Slacker gave the property to his half-brother. Give it whatever you want, it's not nice to be a bankrupt president. Every life must strive to be a big boss. 1. Domineering fans of the queen. 2. The counterattack of the poor bamboo horse. 3. Annoyed. 4. Master-educated youth. 5. Honest people improperly take over. 6. Get out of the way. 7. Internet addiction school. 8. Seabit little wolf dog, fat man turned into a super idol. 9. Plastic uncle and nephew, his girlfriend became a little ant. 10. Farmer, I'm not the best uncle. 11. Cultivation in another world. 12. Ancient beast world. 13. The regent, don't be a stepping stone to the white moonlight. 14. Betting on the rocks. 15. Unlucky stick. 16. 7-0 need old father. 17. The little white face of the whole network diss. 18. The best boy in the street. 29. This green plum can't afford it. 20. I am a tens of billions of waste. 21. Dress as a substitute for marriage sickness. 22. The back housewives and concubines are reborn. 23. The strong counterattack of weak chickens. Content tag, quickly pass through time and space system. Search keywords, protagonist, Su Zifan supporting role, Miss Demon Dao, quick pass, has been opened others, quick pass, abuse scum Shuang 1, sweet 1. Brief comment on works. Su Zifan, who grew up from a slum to a big boss, was selected as a plane messenger to go to various worlds for missions. Guarding idols that have been hacked by the entire network, counterattacking from a poor horse to the richest man in the country, an angry and vicious scumbag, etc., Su Zifan can complete the task perfectly every time and grow into a big boss again. In his belief, nothing is impossible. As long as he is willing to work hard, he can always find the right way to achieve his goal, and he can even find 10,000 ways to slap the face. The author's writing is humorous, the narrative is relaxed and smooth, the characters described are vivid and the plot of The Face is also very exciting, and strives to bring everyone a relaxed and happy sense of comfort. The content of the article is refreshing and dense, the rhythm is bright, the plot of each small world is climax, unconventional, refreshing, it is a quick and refreshing article, recommended reading. Boss-level face-slapping specialist, quick transmigration, Chapter 1, Domineering fans of the Queen, 1. Su Zifan woke up with a hangover headache, and his eyes were filled with beer cans and cigarette butts. The video of the ball game was still playing on the computer screen, which made his head hurt even more. This was not his first time crossing. After confirming that he was alone in the room, Su Zifan turned off the video, soaked himself in the bathtub, and closed his eyes to learn about the world. His guardian in this life is called Xiao Zixin. He became a queen when he debuted at the age of 18. This year, 23 years old is the peak of his career, but he was tragically turned into box office poison by Waterloo. Even the brokerage company cancelled the contract with her, making her lose all her savings. This shouldn't be her ending, everything was framed by a rebirth. As a plain messenger, Su Zifan's mission here is to save Xiao Zixin and protect her happy life. Su Zifan felt his headache relieved, so he took the tablet to search Xiao Zixin's news. Hashtag. Hashtag cancel contract hashtag. Hashtag. Su Zifan looked at the screen and tapped his fingers gently on the edge of the bathtub. This was his usual movement when he was thinking. Star Entertainment is a contract termination announcement issued in the morning. According to the development of the plot, Xiao Zixin will be invited to a bar to get drunk by his best friend Bai Yu this evening, and then the reporter who broke into the box will take pictures of her losing state after drinking and cuddling with the male model intimately. Add another real hammer. Baiyu owed a large debt for sucking fans. This time he took other people's money. Naturally, he spared no effort to betray Qiao Zixin. Poor Qiao Zixin trusted her very much and had never prepared for it. Su Zifan glanced at the time. This incident happened around 9 o'clock in the evening. It is 1 point now, and there is still plenty of time. He first called the housekeeping cleaner to come to the door, then walked out of the bathtub to the mirror. The body that I crossed this time has a very good skin, young and handsome, with exquisite features, wide shoulders, narrow waist, big long legs, and a height of 1.85 meters. If it weren't for the skin and hairstyle loss, going out would definitely turn around 100%. But obviously the original owner didn't care about his body, and drank his life, otherwise he would not be able to wear this body. The original owner is also named Su Zifan, 25 years old this year, from the capital of Yanjing. When he was 18, his parents died in a plane crash. The original owner was hit hard and didn't go to university, so he simply stopped studying. He has been idle at home, relying on his parents' inheritance of more than 2 million yuan and the rent of 2 shops. Over the years, he has moved several times, changed his mobile phone number several times, and his relationship with relatives has become more and more distant. He is almost a lonely family member, not even friends, and his life experience is simple. Su Zifan calmly accepted his new identity, put on his clothes and began to prepare for the evening. He found out hats, masks, black-framed glasses and large coats and stuffed them into the bag. While waiting for the housekeeping staff, he bought a lot of things with takeout software, daily necessities, seasonal vegetables, frozen food, rice noodles, oil and salt, etc. I don't have much to buy, but it's enough for 4 or 5 days. When the housekeeping staff finished cleaning the room and the things they bought were delivered, Su Zifan put on his bags and drove off. The bar is a bit far away from his home, and Yanjing is prone to traffic jams. It is safer to go earlier. He always likes to arrange things more securely. It was exactly 6 o'clock in the afternoon when he arrived at the bar. He parked his car near the back door of the bar where he could easily drive away, bought a cup of coffee and held it in his hand, habitually familiarizing himself with the surrounding road several times, although it may not be used in the end, but what if you are chased by someone? You can't even know the road. He never does things that are unsure. Since he is to do it, he must be foolproof, otherwise he will not only fail to help the target, but may also harm the other party. After getting acquainted with the road conditions, Su Zifan found a restaurant for dinner, and sitting by the window, he could just see the front entrance of the bar. At about 7:30, Su Zifan saw the disguised Qiao Zixin and her best friend Baiyu get out of the car. He followed them at a distance and walked into the bar, saw them entering the 102 box, ordered a cocktail and sat where he could see the box. The light in the bar is a little dark, and there are already a lot of people sitting on the bar and lounge. The music is very loud and the dance floor is very lively. Su Zifan pressed the brim of his hat, holding a cocktail and did not drink. He also shook his head and refused to those who occasionally approached him. However, there are many people who come to the bar to sit and relax, and he would not be noticeable. In half an hour, he saw the waiter deliver wine to box 102 3 times. When the box no longer called for wine, he went to the bathroom to put on a coat, mask and black-rimmed glasses, and knocked on the door of box 102. The door was opened by Baiyu. As soon as she saw Su Zifan, she pulled him in. Seeing that he was so tightly wrapped, she thought he didn't want to be recognized. She whispered, "Are you Adam? Why are you so fast?" "Not for half an hour. Later." Su Zifan gave lowered his head slightly, and suddenly asked, "I just need to take a few ambiguous pictures, right?" "Yes, do you want to do it?" "In terms of price." Su Zifan interrupted her, "If you really do, the price will be doubled, and the money you gave is too little." Baiyu immediately changed his face when he heard it. "What? You have to increase the price if you take advantage of it." On the internet, it was said that her private life was chaotic, and I took a risk to be intimate with her. Otherwise, even if I don't charge money for such a beautiful woman this time, I would be willing. Bai Yu heard him say, "No money," his eyes flashed, and he tentatively said, "You mean it? Can you not charge money with her for a while?" Su Zifan walked up to the drunk Qiao Zixin and sat down, sneered, "You didn't hear me talking about hypothesis. I assumed that her private life is not chaotic." Bai Yu was in need of money, thinking that Qiao Zixin could save this money by sleeping. He immediately walked a few steps and said mysteriously, "I'm telling you, don't tell me. Actually online those are all fake. Qiao Zixin is very conservative in his bones, and his private life is not chaotic at all. Even the kiss scenes were taken on loan. How about 30,000 yuan for her first night? If you agree, I will go out first." Su Zifan pretended to be surprised, "So those on the internet are fake? Who sees her not pleasing to the eye? Who sees her pleasing to the eye? It's so red that I don't know how many people are blocked. Now everyone wants to step on her foot when something happens, and even her company has cheated her. It shows how poorly she is. That's right, your girlfriend stabbed her in the back, she is really bad enough." Bai Yu said in anger, "Stop talking nonsense. Do you agree with me?" "Forget it, I'm afraid that she wakes up and sue me for a rape. I still want money. When the reporter comes, I promise to pose the most ambiguous. You really don't consider adding money to me? It's 30,000 yuan. If you sit on the floor and start the price, I will be replaced. Some people are willing to do this. In fact, you are still taking advantage. Think about Qiao Zixin now on the cusp of the storm. When the news comes out tomorrow, everyone, all of you will know you. When the time comes, you will be sure that you were threatened by her, and maybe you can still get a sympathy fan, which is not comparable to money. Others want to take advantage of this enthusiasm." Su Zifan nodded and didn't speak any more, moved his fingers in his pockets, and then helped Qiao Zixin to lean her on his shoulders. Bai Yu curled his lips when he saw his gentle movements. Her face really appeals to men. Don't be stunned and forget what you are here for. Su Zifan looked at Qiao Zixin's face and suddenly hesitated and said, "I may not touch such a beauty in my entire life. Just let you go. You go out first. I don't need the money. I will pay you the deposit tomorrow." Bai Yu was overjoyed. Qiao Zixin was drunk, and everyone knew that her private life was chaotic. Even if she got into trouble afterwards, there was no evidence to prove that she was not voluntary. As for their friendship, after this time, naturally, there is no need to maintain it anymore. Anyway, Qiao Zixin has no use value. Bai Yu grabbed the bag and walked to the door, then turned around and said, "You remember, Qiao Zixin called you." Su Zifan waved his hand without removing his eyes from Qiao Zixin. He seemed to be impatient. "I know, you should stay away, otherwise you won't blame me for being photographed by the reporter. By the way, call the reporter half an hour later. Just hit it right." "Okay, I know, I'll send them the position later." Bai Yu thought he wanted to be taken a picture of the person doing business, making a big news, and showing him a tacit smile. She went to a nearby restaurant to see the follow-up development. After all, she received a lot of money from others, and she had to make sure that the matter was done. After she left, Su Zifan stuffed the two small transparent plastic bags wrapped in tissues in her pockets into the seams of the sofa, revealing half of them, just to see the edible white noodles in the bags, which looked like some kind of drug. "Then I took out my phone, clicked on the recording just now, and listened to it. I was sure that everything was recorded. I took off my jacket and put it on Qiao Zixin, put on her black-rimmed glasses, and spread her hair on her cheeks. Covering most of his face on both sides, he helped people out. There are a lot of people who get drunk every day in the bar, and Su Zifan obviously knew the people inside when he entered the box just now, so the waiter didn't stop him when he saw him helping people to leave. Anyway, the lady had already checked out. Su Zifan took Qiao Zixin out of the back door smoothly, placed her in the passenger seat, and left quickly. A man at the front entrance walked into the bar and walked quickly to the entrance of box 102. He was stunned when he saw the waiter preparing to clean up. "Where are the guests here?" "Just left." "Gone." The man frowned and dialed the phone. "Hello. I'm Adam, didn't I have an appointment for 9? How did you leave?" Bai Yu choked with a sip of soda and coughed. "Adam. Didn't you arrive early?" "I just arrived at the bar. right at the door of the box you sent me. Didn't you find someone else? I tell you, the deposit I received will not be refunded. No, it's not right. I asked you alone. Who is that person just now? A bad premonition arose in Bayou's heart. He got up and ran out. It's broken, I'll go over immediately, don't you go. Su Zifan glanced at the time while waiting for the red light and called the police. Hello, I report a lady named Bayou in box 102 of the Blues Bar to fans. She seems to be making a deal with a male model and is now ready to go, please call out as soon as possible. Boss-level face-slapping specialist, quick transmigration, Chapter 2, Domineering fans of the Queen, 2. After Su Zifan hung up the phone, he took out the phone card and threw it into the trash box, looking at the direction of the bar from afar and curled his lips. In the bar, Bayou and Adam were going around in a hurry. Bayou called Xiao Zixin and found that the other party was turned off. There was a wave of fear in his heart. This feeling of losing control made people panic. Who did you talk to, Adam? How can anyone know this and find the right box? Adam leaned at the door impatiently and said, I didn't mention anyone. I was stupid to talk about it. The two were discussing, the door of the room was suddenly clapped vigorously, police check, open the door. Adam whispered a curse and opened the door smoothly. Before Bayou could stop him, his face turned pale in fright. As a frequent fan, what I fear most is meeting the police, but thinking about what she shouldn't bring with her today, she barely calmed down and grabbed her bag to make herself less nervous. The police checked their ID cards and saw that the woman was called Bayou, and immediately winked at his colleagues. The few people who followed quickly searched the box and shouted when they found the sofa, Boss, there is a discovery. A few people looked over in an instant, and when they saw the small bag stained with unknown powder, Bayou's legs softened and almost didn't fall to the ground. This is not mine. I really don't know why there is this thing. The police put the small bag away as evidence, and said coldly, okay, someone reported that you are buying fans here. Let's go with us now. If you have any questions, go back and check it out. Adam then understood what they meant, and immediately struggled to call for grievances, but based on what they saw and the content of the phone report, they had to go to the police station for investigation, and it was useless to call grievances. At this time, the arranged reporters rushed to the bar and saw that the police did not dare to step forward. They turned off the flash and secretly took a lot of photos, but it was not right to take them. Didn't it mean that there was Xiao Zixin black material? Why was the best friend of Xiao Zixin caught? There is also a small male model, without the shadow of Xiao Zixin at all. The reporters looked at each other when they shouted that they hadn't attracted fans, had no deal or anything, and filmed the entire process of their being taken away. You can't waste gas money when you come here. Anyway, Bayou has something to do with Xiao Zixin. It will definitely remind people of Xiao Zixin that she is sucking fans. This heat can still catch up. The reporters went back to work overtime to write reports, and strive to exaggerate the content to attract attention. Originally, they were the unscrupulous media that Bayou specially selected, so naturally they would not be merciful at the moment. Everything was staged as Su Zifan expected, and he brought Xiao Zixin back home smoothly. He gently put Xiao Zixin on the second bed. Xiao Zixin made a few vague murmurs, frowned slightly, and seemed very uncomfortable. Su Zifan did not take off her coat. Instead, he fastened all the buttons on her coat, covered her with a quilt, and said softly in her ear, "Go to sleep, there is nothing, don't be afraid." Xiao Zixin didn't know if he was soothed by his nice voice, his brows gradually loosened, and he slept more peacefully. Su Zifan took a bath, changed into home clothes, and went to the kitchen to cook soba soup. This is what he learned when he was busy with business and entertainment. At that time, the family was poor, and he didn't want to have a splitting headache every time he socialized, so he learned to cook it by himself. After a long time, the soba soup made was delicious and effective. Fortunately, he never forgets what he has learned. Even after a few lifetimes, there is no strangeness. Half an hour later, Su Zifan gently fed Xiao Zixin the hangover soup. Xiao Zixin was really drunk and drank the soup without even seeing who he was. Su Zifan shook his head and closed the door, went back to the room and turned on the computer to start browsing the stock market. What if you don't have money to turn the tide? When doing something seriously, time flies the fastest. As soon as Su Ziffin selected a few good stocks suitable for short-term speculation, he heard the door next door being opened. He looked at the time, it was already 5 o'clock in the morning. He got up and walked out. Xiao Zixin looked at him with a look of uncertainty. Who are you? Why am I here? By you? She subconsciously embraced her arms and took 2 steps back, then remembered that she was neatly dressed and put on a tight overcoat, and her body relaxed a little. Su Ziffin pointed to the toiletries on the cabinet, showing a gentle and harmless smile. This is a new one bought yesterday. Let's wash it first, sit down and say later. Xiao Zixin looked at him a few times, hesitated for a moment or went to wash first. When she came out, Su Ziffin had already made bacon omelets, toast and hot milk. It was her favorite breakfast. This made her feel weird and couldn't help asking again, ask my friends what? Why am I here? Su Ziffin sat across from her and looked at her and said, Miss Xiao, my name is Su Ziffin. This is my house. Yesterday I accidentally learned that Bai Yu was going to calculate you, so I went to the blues bar to pretend to be someone conspiring with Bai Yu and rescued you. At that time you were drunk and unconscious. I don't know who you can trust, so I can only bring you back first. I hope you can forgive me if there is any offense. Xiao Zixin frowned. Bai Yu counts me. How is it possible? Why does she count me? This is the recording in this morning's news. Su Ziffin handed over the phone and tablet, saying that no amount can compare with the facts. It is better to let her listen to it and watch it for herself. Xiao Zixin slid the tablet quickly. She and Bai Yu were neighbors who grew up together. The relationship has been getting better and better in the past 2 years. Even if the photos taken in the bar are a little blurry, she can recognize Bai Yu at a glance. According to the news that Bai Yu was caught sucking fans, the evidence is solid. The man who was suspected of dealing with Bai Yu was also identified as a well-known male model Adam. In the end, the news alluded that she and them are the same, otherwise, how could the relationship be so good? Many comments were lamenting the chaos in the entertainment industry, but more were scolding her, as if seeing her sucking fans with his own eyes. Xiao Zixin looked at box 102 in the photo, with a bad premonition in her heart. Could it be that Bai Yu calculated that she was real? Framed her to fans. She saw the cell phone next to her and quickly clicked on the recording. You are Adam. Why are you so fast? 30,000 yuan for her first night. At that time, you will be sure that you were threatened by her, maybe you can still get a sympathy fan. Xiao Zixin listened to her friend's voice in disbelief, and she was trembling with anger at those vicious words. Why is she sorry for Bai Yu? Why did Bai Yu harm her? Even knowing that she was conservative in her bones, she wanted to find a man to ruin her. Looking at the background of the photos taken by the reporters in the news, it is not difficult to imagine what indecent photos she would have been taken without Su Ziffin. When the time comes, she's covered with stains and can't clean it anymore. After her boyfriend, company and agent all betrayed her, her best friend also stabbed her in the back, and Xiao Zixin's persistence was defeated at once. She propped her head to block her eyes, staring at the desktop, not wanting to let the tears fall, or let others see her fragility, but the tears still fell uncontrollably on the desktop. Su Ziffin took a box of paper and put it in front of her, and whispered softly, You are not wrong, it is them who are wrong. Xiao Zixin desperately suppressed her emotions, her head was blank. Hearing this line of approval, he couldn't help but vent, Am I failing so much? Why did they all betray me? I didn't feel sorry for anyone, so I called me for whatever reason. I didn't make a junior, didn't play big names, didn't bully newcomers, didn't have any unspoken rules. Lin Yan, I have never done these things. It was Lin Yan who cheated on Lu Jie, and they poured dirty water on me. Why didn't anyone believe me? I believe you. A very soft voice, but like a redemption for Xiao Zixin, she raised her head dimly with tears in her eyes, and her eyes looked a little confused at Su Ziffin. You believe me? Su Ziffin nodded and looked at her firmly. I believe in you, even if the whole world does not believe in you, I will believe in you the same. Xiao Zixin's grief seemed to be broken, and she no longer drowned her as before. She asked uncertainly, Do you really believe me? Believe that I didn't do those things? I believe. You don't need to care about those naval forces on the internet. The truth will come to light one day. As for those who betray you, you can see their character as soon as possible. In my opinion, this is a good thing. Xiao Zixin was startled, laughed at herself, and suddenly had the desire to talk. Even my parents don't believe me, and I wonder if I'm so popular and my temperament has changed. Why else would the company give me up? What's worse, I can't produce evidence to clean up the stains, and I can't find a way out. She leaned back in the chair, looked up at the ceiling, her voice became very soft. When my scenery is endless, there are people who flatter me everywhere. When something happens to me, there is no one who really treats me, only someone who didn't know said believe me, I'm so stupid and blind. Now I have nothing left. The betrayal, online violence, and the hopelessness of turning over are not something that everyone can bear. Especially when his biological parents have doubts. Xiao Zixin ended up suffering from depression. After 2 years of suffering, he jumped from the top of the building. Next, ended his 25-year-old life. It's not that she is not strong, she is just breathless from the nightmare like a chain link. If someone is willing to give her a hand at this time, she will definitely stand up instead of suffering from depression, unable to control herself, collapse and commit suicide. Su Zifan looked at the object to be saved in this life, with convincing power in his voice, I will bring you back to the top, and let all those who betray you regret hurting you. Xiao Zixin blinked, feeling that she was hearing hallucinations. She looked at him in astonishment and was shocked by his swearing appearance. At the same time, she calmed down, thinking of the most important question, and narrowed her eyes vigilantly, we don't know each other, why are you helping me? Who are you? Su Zifan curled his mouth and looked at her intently, I am your fan, the most loyal fan. Boss-level face-slapping specialist, quick transmigration, Chapter 3, Domineering fans of the Queen, 3. Xiao Zixin doesn't believe that Su Zifan is her fan. There is not even a pictorial of her in this house. But besides this reason, can there be more reasonable reasons? Is it possible that Su Zifan was the one who deliberately harmed her? The key point is that she just left her in the blues bar last night and ruined her. Even if she wanted to take advantage of her, she didn't have to wait until now. She has nothing to be coveted, except for fans to cherish idols. She can't think of Su Zifan's arduous purpose. Su Zifan tried the temperature of the cup, pushed the milk over, interrupting her doubts, let's eat something, you drank so much wine yesterday, it should be uncomfortable for you on an empty stomach. Xiao Zixin glanced at her favorite breakfast, and was a little convinced that this was really her diehard fan. The company set up a pure jade design for her, gentle and simple, loves to cook porridge and side dishes, and is not aggressive. Few people know that she likes to eat a Western-style breakfast. It is very hard to know this. Xiao Zixin smiled at Su Zifan, thank you, I really trouble you. It's no trouble. You eat slowly, I'll take care of something, just call me if you have anything. Okay, thank you. Su Zifan got up and got himself a cup of black coffee, and went back to the computer to check the approximate prices of his 2 stores. The parents of the original owner were previously in business and small business, but the 2 stores bought it early and the location was good. Later, the house price of Yanjing skyrocketed, and the store was naturally valuable. After looking at it for a while, Su Zifan knew it well. He selected a few reliable real estate agents and prepared to contact him during work hours. When I first came to this world, I did almost everything I could do. Su Zifan stretched out, drank up the black coffee, turned off the computer and went to take a shower. When looking in the mirror, Su Zifan managed the hair that was a bit blocking his eyes, and decided to take the time to cut a nice hairstyle. As far as he knew about the entertainment industry, Yan was able to trap a large number of fans, so he must pay attention. He changed his clothes and came out, and was surprised to see Xiao Zixin washing dishes in the kitchen. The information he knew was that Xiao Zixin hated the kitchen the most. He walked over and said, let me wash it. Xiao Zixin raised her head and smiled at him, I'll do it, thank you for saving me. I'm quite down right now. I don't know how to repay you. I can still wash the dishes. Su Zifan, when I stand up again, I will repay me well. You. Su Zifan smiled, don't think too much, I'm very happy to help you. By the way, what are your plans? I read the news and said that you paid a lot of liquidated damages and even the house. Is it true? Xiao Zixin's face stiffened, and she nodded slightly. It's true, Star Entertainment has terminated my contract with me, and my film contract and advertising contract are gone. It is said that I am covered with stains that have a great impact on them and must compensate them for their losses. She put away the clean dishes, dried her hands and turned to face Su Zifan, pretending to be nothing wrong. It's okay, I can rent a house. That, is my bag with you? Yes, I turned off your mobile phone and I'll get it for you. Su Zifan returned to the room and took her leather bag to her, and the two sat on the sofa in the living room. Xiao Zixin quickly took out her mobile phone and turned it on. There were 28 missed calls, 1 from an agent and 8 from Baiyu, and the rest were all from her parents. WeChat and SMS also received dozens of messages. The agent warned her that she should not be involved in the company because she has terminated the contract with the company. Don't talk nonsense. Baiyu first asked her where she was, then scolded her to calculate her with outsiders, and finally asked her to go to the police station to bail her. The information from her parents was very worried about how she was doing, and asked her if the information on the internet was true, and why she was also involved in such things as fans. Xiao Zixin frowned and dialed her mother's phone. Upon seeing this, Su Zifan went back to the bedroom and closed the door. Xiao Zixin looked at the door in a daze, but his body relaxed. Su Zifan's silent thoughtfulness caused a warm current to flow in her heart. Some people still care about her and care about her, she can't fall down. After the call was connected, Xiao's mother said anxiously, Xin, why are you turning on your phone now? What's going on in the news? I think Baiyu was arrested. Are you okay? Xiao Zixin said, I'm fine, now at my friend's house. Mom, don't worry, it's okay for Baiyu to fans. It's all nonsense on the internet. Writing again. Last time you told me that it was all nonsense. How did you get fired from the company when you turned around? What are you doing in Yanjing? You must not listen to you if you are not allowed to be a star. That's right, why did you lose all the money to others? So many people on the internet scold you, are they fake? Xiao Zixin pursed her lips, leaning on the sofa and smiling bitterly. Mom, no one can tell whether the entertainment industry is true or false, right or wrong. I was planted this time and I was persecuted to be like this. I am stupid and not enough. Be careful. But those on the internet are really rumors, don't you know my character? I swear, I haven't done any bad things, Mom, believe me. If you don't believe me, then what should I do? You dead child, forget it, I won't ask. Come back and stay at home. Your second aunt said that her unit lacks an office assistant and has a monthly salary of 3,000. If she performs well, she will get an increase. In her company there are so many sales, and all of them have houses and cars. It's also convenient for you to find a partner. Don't mess around in the entertainment industry. What have you been doing for years? Now I'm ashamed to say hello to my neighbors when I go out with your dad. Isn't it okay to live honestly? Xiao Zixin covered her eyes with her hands, thinking that she would cry, but she didn't know. It may be Su Zifan's trust that made her no longer isolated and helpless. This time, hearing her mother's nagging was not as sad and disappointed as she thought. She could hear that her mother was angry that she had to be a star because she was disobedient, and she was angry that she made the family ashamed. Maybe it is the deep responsibility of love, but she really only wants a little support now. Xiao Zixin took a deep breath and smiled, Mom, it's too exaggerated. It's not that way. Don't worry, I can definitely stand up and not let you and my dad ashamed. Okay, I have something to do. Having said that, Mom, just relax and wait for the good news. Why are you so disobedient? Your dad and I have to be mad to be happy. Mom, see, where did you say it went? I'm really fine, these things will pass quickly, don't worry. Xiao Zixin comforted Xiao's mother for a long time, and finally hung up the phone. She didn't get the support she wanted from her mother, and felt deeply tired after the call. The phone rang as soon as she put it down. She picked it up and found that it was Baiyu. Her eyes suddenly turned cold. Hello? Zixin. You finally answered the phone. Where did you go last night? I was arrested by the police. Come and bail me. I'm going to find you now. Xiao Zixin gritted her teeth and clenched her fists. She must ask Bai Yu face to face why she was doing this to her. Great, then come on, I'll wait for you. Remember to hire a lawyer. Bai Yu said in a cheerful voice and hung up the phone after speaking. Xiao Zixin looked at Su Zifan's phone on the table, got up and knocked on Su Zifan's door. Su Zifan, can you send me the recording? Su Zifan opened the door, saw her carrying her bag, and asked, are you going to the police station to confront Bai Yu? Xiao Zixin nodded. I must ask clearly, I was so good to her, why did she harm me? For the money. How much did I give her? Now I have no money and will sell me. Xiao Zixin remembered the 30,000 Chu Yechuan in the recording, and immediately stopped and turned his head in shame. Su Zifan took the car key and said, let's go, I will accompany you. Ah. No, I've troubled you too much, I'm really sorry. It's okay. You don't have a credible person or a car now. Just go out like this and you can't be watched. It will be even more troublesome if you are photographed and posted on the internet. In fact, you have no place to live. Here, I am the only one in my house, and I will rent it to you as the second bedroom. Su Zifan smiled and looked down at her. Is it to satisfy a fan who wants to take care of you? Xiao Zixin hesitated. She really didn't know where to go. She felt that she would be photographed and exposed wherever she went. It seems to be safer than the hotel here. She was brought over last night and no one found out, but she and Su Zifan just met and they don't understand anything. Su Zifan chuckled. It's okay, you think slowly, let's go to the police station first. Su Zifan drove off. On the way, Xiao Zixin was wearing that large coat, wearing a hat, glasses and mask to buy a set of clothes and put it on. You can meet all kinds of people in big cities. Although she is a little tightly covered, it is strange that no one pays particular attention to it. After arriving at the police station, Xiao Zixin straightened her back subconsciously. Even if she was now down, she didn't want people to think she was weak. Su Zifan and Xiao Zixin recorded a confession together. Su Zifan said, I am a friend of Zixin. Before she went to the bar, she was afraid that she would get drunk, so I asked me to pick it up. When I got someone, Bai Yu said she was going out. Bringing other friends over to play, I didn't ask much if I was not familiar with her. Is she really sucking fans? The policeman gave him the written record for confirmation and signature, and said, the plastic bag found in the box was filled with white noodles, that is, the white noodles in steamed buns. It was not a drug. But Bai Yu's inspection confirmed that she did take drugs and could not be released on bail. That's right, we received the call to arrest her. Is that person you? Su Zifan shook his head. No. It doesn't matter if the police glanced at him or not, the reporter did a good job. Xiao Zixin pinched the purse in both hands and asked in a low voice, can you see Bai Yu? I want to ask her something. Yes, she has been arguing for a lawyer. The lawyer hasn't arrived yet. Xiao Zixin said with a faint expression, it is wrong for her to take drugs, and I will not help her hire a lawyer. If she insists, let her do it herself. Today's news police also watched, knowing that they are good girlfriends, looked at her in surprise, and did not say anything. After registering them, they took them to visit Bai Yu. Bai Yu's eyes lit up when he saw Xiao Zixin. Zixin. Why are you so slow? Can I get out? Xiao Zixin sat in front of her and looked at her blankly, looking very, very carefully. Bai Yu was staring at her and frowned. What are you looking at? Xiao Zixin sneered, look at what the viper and venomous woman looks like, even the good friends who grew up together can harm. Also, you didn't treat me as a good friend at all, and I didn't care, so I'll ask you, where am I sorry you want you to harm me like this? Did you do it yourself or was someone instigated? Bai Yu's face changed drastically. What did you say? I don't understand. Did the man who took you away yesterday said something? He said nonsense, how could I harm you? Xiao Zixin took out the phone and clicked on the recording, put a sentence and put it away. This sentence alone is enough for Bai Yu to understand. Bai Yu suddenly raised his head and stared at Su Zifan, and said bitterly, it's you. It's you who pretended to be Adam, right? Boss-level face-slapping specialist, Quick Transmigration, Chapter 4, Domineering Fans of the Queen, 4. Bai Yu had long suspected Su Zifan, but he was anxious to go out without asking, who knew the conversation the night before was recorded. How could Xiao Zixin help her after hearing the recording? They just came to see her joke. Xiao Zixin stared at her and asked without giving up, Bai Yu. Why on earth? Bai Yu clenched his fists and leaned back on the back of the chair, taking a deep breath before meeting Xiao Zixin's gaze. Okay, if you know, I'll tell you. Xiao Zixin, you have not been as good as me since you were young. I wear new clothes. You can only pick up clothes that your relatives don't want to wear. I make good friends and you can only squat by the door to play alone. When I participate in school performances, you can only sitting down is envious and jealous. I test the top 3 of my class, you can only test the tail of the crane. Except for your good-looking face, what else can you compare to me? Huh. But, unfortunately, you made a movie after graduating from high school, and you took a picture at the age of 18. After that, I can earn hundreds of thousands of dollars by shooting an advertisement. What about me? I have finished studying hard at a key university, but I can only find a job with a monthly salary of 10,000. Why? Bai Yu's face was distorted and he stared resentfully at Xiao Zixin. Xiao Zixin's fingers under the table curled up slightly, with no expression on her face. Because I have a better life than you, your heart is unbalanced. Bai Yu, don't forget, when you feel that you are working hard, I let you as an assistant for me, a salary of 50,000 yuan a month, as well as clothing, jewelry, and leather bags as benefits. You can come and leave if you want, and you don't work for nothing. What did I say? I'm not sorry for you. The place. Heh. Bai Yu sneered, you are very proud of yourself. The neighbors who press you everywhere are stepped on by you, and you have to accept your charity. You must be laughing in your heart every time you give me something, right? I went to such a good university and gave you a high school degree as a dogleg. I laughed at me. I don't want dignity and earn less than your fraction. If you really want to help me, why don't you take me to film? Money? Send me 50,000 yuan. You don't want me to get ahead. Why do you want me to be nice to you? Xiao Zixin was in a daze. The woman with her teeth and claws was too strange, as if the memories of getting along with her all these years were fake. She had never known her. But thinking about it, it is not incomprehensible. Bai Yu is arrogant and accustomed to living better than others in small towns. Only when she came to a big city did she find that she was nothing, and she was crushed by neighbors who never looked at her. She will become what she is today. Be jealous. Xiao Zixin suddenly felt boring, and finally understood why people who had never liked her to play with her would be so enthusiastic when they met her again in Yanjing. She thought it was a stranger from another country, but it turned out that Bai Yu approached deliberately and wanted to get something from her. She faintly said, believe it or not, I recommended you to the director, but the director is not willing to use you. We have known each other for more than 10 years, and you tell me who told you to count me. Bai Yu glanced at her, his eyes full of schadenfreude. It's Lu Jie, your dignified boyfriend, who was scolded by this woman as a mistress. She made all of your black materials. Huh, didn't you expect it? Xiao Hua's made you like this. Guess how many people fell behind you? TSK, how bad is your character? Just like when you were a child, you don't have a true friend. If it weren't for your face, you could have this. The scenery of the year. Look at it. Once something happens, it will be back to its original shape, right? You have nothing, worse than me. Xiao Zixin got the answer he wanted, and never wanted to see this annoying face again. She took out her sunglasses and put them on, as if to draw a line with everyone, a safe distance, got up and said to Su Zifan, let's go. Su Zifan answered, opened the door and walked out with her, without saying a word from beginning to end, but standing behind Xiao Zixin as her most solid support. Bai Yu's face turned ugly, and he stood up and shouted, stop. You haven't made it clear yet, what happened last night? It was you who reported me to the police, right? Xiao Zixin, where did you find the wild man? Didn't the innocent count me with him? What face do you have to question me? Su Zifan ignored him and took Xiao Zixin away. Bai Yu wanted to catch up, but was stopped by the police, and could only yell at their backs, but the two of them never responded. She looked like a clown. The biggest humiliation is being ignored, as if she had never been qualified to stand at the same height as Qiao Zixin, so even if she betrayed, Qiao Zixin could leave lightly without knowing her. At this moment, Bai Yu's unwillingness reached its culmination. She pushed the police angrily, and wanted to catch up to see Qiao Zixin's face. She didn't believe that Qiao Zixin was indifferent. Obviously betrayed by everyone, obviously has nothing, how can it be so peaceful? The police suppressed her to the ground, and she suddenly became unconscious and convulsed all over. Drug addiction is on. Qiao Zixin paused when he heard the voice behind him. Su Zifan looked down at her. Let's go, she is making her own. Qiao Zixin nodded and went to the police again. A lot of news reports now allude to her, saying that she and Bai Yu are taking drugs together. This kind of thing is most offensive to the public. She is being hacked all over the internet and will be convicted almost without a real hammer. So she took the initiative to apply for a test, of course. Everything is normal and there are no signs of drug use. Qiao Zixin asked the police to clarify for her when she announced Bai Yu's charges. This is really important to her. She was in that box, but she left early. She clarified that she was in line with the regulations. The police agreed without saying anything. The two left the police station. Qiao Zixin sat in the front passenger seat with her eyes closed and the wind was blowing, feeling the speed of the car, and suddenly felt that she had thrown all the unworthy friendship behind the car, no longer suffering for it and no longer being held accountable. Why? Because some people just harm others for no reason, and feel that they are justified, so there is no need to go to the bottom. She looked at Su Zifan who was driving seriously, inexplicably relieved, and whispered, "Thank you, without you, I might collapse today. I regard her as my best friend. The Lu Jie she just mentioned is Lin Yan's. My ex-girlfriend is also the third person who undermined our relationship. I always wanted to ask why Lin Yan treated me this way, and what kind of hatred Lu Jie had with me." The company turned its face and didn't recognize anyone. My parents also suspected that the news was true. It's as if the people betrayed their relatives. This feeling is really painful. Qiao Zixin laughed at himself and took a deep breath. Fortunately, you are willing to believe me, face these things with me, and let me know that I am not alone. Otherwise, I think I might rush to find Lin Yan and Lu Jie confrontation. Without evidence, there may be many jokes. Of course you are not alone, and there are many fans who support you like me. You have to cheer up and overcome this difficulty. In fact, if you don't take them seriously, it's not a big deal to think about it, right? Su Zifan tilted his head. I took a look at her and saw that her complexion was okay, she didn't have any tendency to be depressed, and she relaxed a little. Seriously, you can stay with me temporarily. I will help you guard against paparazzi. You should be quiet these days, don't impulsive, think about what to do in the future. Well, thank you. Qiao Zixin nodded subconsciously, and then was a little surprised that she agreed so easily, as if she could not remember to eat, and casually believed a stranger she had just met. But she was too tired, all the bad things were weighing on her these days, she was a bit unable to carry it, since she could feel at ease with Su Zifan, then she didn't want to struggle too much. Neighbors who have been with each other for so many years can't see the truth, so trust your instinct this time. Qiao Zixin looked out the window in a daze and didn't say where she was going. Su Zifan simply took her to contact the real estate agent and opened an account to buy stocks. Of course, Qiao Zixin did not show up. She kept sitting in the car, as if take a drive and relax. Su Zifan put out 2.3 million yuan to buy stocks, and the remaining 50,000 yuan was kept for use. He was confident of his choice and almost invested all the money in it. After running in such a lap, most of the day has passed. Whenever Qiao Zixin is in a low mood, Su Zifan always finds a way to get her attention away. After a few times, she forgets the troublesome things and is very curious about Su Zifan. What are you doing so busy? After the matter was settled, Su Zifan looked at his watch and asked, what do you want to eat? It must be inconvenient to eat out. Let's go back and order takeaway. Or I can make some simple ones. I can scramble eggs and cook seafood noodles. Qiao Zixin said in surprise, scrambled eggs and seafood noodles are not at the same level, right? You both? Then I want to try seafood noodles. Can you make it? I can help. Su Zifan suddenly laughed while looking at her expression, raised his eyebrows and said, "It's very simple, you'll know it later when you see it." Su Zifan first drove to the supermarket and bought a big bag of things in black plastic bags, and Xiao Zixin didn't know what it was. After returning home, Su Zifan asked Xiao Zixin to watch TV in the living room, then went into the kitchen and closed the door to start making seafood noodles. Xiao Zixin watched the TV with his eyes, but listened to the movement in the kitchen with his ears. He couldn't think of what was going on inside. He always felt that there should be a chopper chopping sound like crabs and squids, but why is it so quiet? She was completely aroused by the seafood noodles and she didn't think about the bad things at all. As a result, she waited for a while, and Su Zifan came out with the bowl. Xiao Zixin walked over in surprise, "So fast. What did you put in?" She saw the seafood noodles in the bowl, and she choked in the middle of speaking, "This is seafood noodles." Yes, crab sticks, prawn balls, fish tofu, kelp shreds, and lobster steaks are all seafood. What is this not seafood noodle? Su Zifan smiled and put the bowl in front of her and made a treat gestures. "Please taste the beautiful Miss Xiao Zixin, taste this bowl of seafood noodles, and comment on my chef's craftsmanship." Xiao Zixin was amused by his exaggerated appearance, took the chopsticks and sat down upright, picking up a few noodles and putting them in the mouth. The taste is very fresh and moderately salty. Although it is not the same as the serious seafood noodles, it is really special and delicious. Xiao Zixin smiled crookedly, her eyes covered with water vapor. "It's delicious, this is the best noodle I have ever eaten." "It's delicious, eat more." Su Zifan went to the kitchen to serve him noodles. Xiao Zixin looked up at his back, and the corners of his lips raised unconsciously. When she was at its worst, someone personally made her a bowl of hot seafood noodles. It was really the best noodles she had ever eaten, and it was warm to her heart. She thought that she would remember such a warm smell all her life. Boss-level face-slapping specialist, quick transmigration, Chapter 5, Domineering fans of the Queen, 5. Xiao Zixin moved everything to Su Zifan's house and stayed there. He listened to Su Zifan, did not use the internet, did not turn on his mobile phone, and isolated himself from the world regardless of the disturbances outside. Watching TV dramas and variety shows every day, it really feels a lot easier. It seems that the whole network is not a big deal. If she doesn't go out like this, what if they scold her? She didn't even look at it. The group of people could only sing a one-man show, and she felt a little refreshed thinking about it this way. A few days later, the police finally announced the cause and effect of the incident because of special concerns about Baiyu's drug use on the internet. Baiyu had taken drugs and became seriously addicted. He had a bad attitude at the police station. He became addicted to drugs and even attacked the police. He was sentenced to detention for 15 days and sent to a community drug rehabilitation center for drug rehabilitation. He was fined 2,000 yuan. The male model Adam has not been tested for drug use, and Xiao Zixin, who left early, has not been tested for drug use. They have nothing to do with this matter. The Navy whom Lu Jie invited still held on to Xiao Zixin, saying that she and Baiyu are so good, and they must have participated together. Even if they didn't participate, they would still be able to see that they were inferior if they didn't stop their friends from taking drugs. And Adam must have had a relationship with Xiao Zixin when he went to see them so late, and his private life was really messed up. Many people on the internet follow the trend, thinking that they were blind when they liked Xiao Zixin. Looking at such an innocent girl, it is like this in private. What if she is good-looking and talented? The entertainment industry does not need such a mess of people. Su Zifan pays attention to online trends every day. Xiao Zixin has not moved, and Haizi has also entered a period of burnout, which means that he has become calmer. But if there is no evidence, you can't do nothing. Otherwise, even if Xiao Zixin turns over in the future, these will be her black spots, and the water must be mixed up. He has already sold the store. One is at the corner of the commercial street, 200 square meters sold for 9 million, and the other is next to Yenjing University, 180 square meters sold for 6.5 million. The sale is urgent, the price is slightly cheaper, but before using all of these in the stock market, it can at least double. Seeing that Xiao Zixin's mood was not so bad, Su Zifan said to her sometime, "Do you believe me? If you believe me, leave the matter to me and I will run it. You can't let them pour dirty water on you." Xiao Zixin was startled, and shook his head. "It's useless. Lin Yan and I have been together for a year. We have not gotten along much. He also said that he hopes to keep the underground relationship and not get caught, so I don't even have a photo with me. My phone. I don't know when he deleted all the chat records. I have no way to prove that he and I are lovers. There are also those who say I play big cards and bully new people." Sister Gon stood up and said that she had broken up with me. "Even if there is no evidence, others will believe her. I don't know what to do." Su Zifan was not so distressed like her. He picked up an apple and peeled it. He smiled and said, "You are too smooth, I don't know about these dark methods. Your god sister is the boss of Star Entertainment. She broke up with you heartbroken. People believe that there is a problem with your character. But she also has no substantive evidence. As long as these things make doubts, when you get angry, someone will naturally help you prove your innocence. How about, do you believe me?" Xiao Zixin looked at the apple handed over in front of him. The shape was very round, no more or no less. The thin peeled apple peels were placed next to each other in a string, like a work of art. This person seems to be able to do everything well, and inexplicably makes people confident. She took a bite of the apple and smiled, "I believe you." With Xiao Zixin's permission, Su Zifan began to intervene in her affairs and hired a private investigator to investigate the relationship between Lin Yan and Lu Jie for the past 5 years. Then he bought the navy and started to black Xiao Zixin desperately, regardless of whether the remarks are false or not, just go to the death black. The navy didn't ask much at all. Anyway, there have been too many black Xiao Zixin recently. This may have a grudge against Xiao Zixin. Just give the money. It's the easiest to be black. The internet that had gradually subsided was suddenly everywhere scolded Xiao Zixin. When you meet a female celebrity, you must despise Xiao Zixin's unfamiliar beauty. When you meet a male celebrity, you must connotate that Xiao Zixin is ambiguous with them. When you encounter social news, you should bring a sentence, "Don't be as inferior as Xiao Zixin," and immediately scold Xiao Zixin when the new film is released. The overwhelming navy madly blacked Xiao Zixin, too late. The public bounced back faster than expected. Ha ha ha, even if you laugh at Xiao Zixin, you still laugh at her for being uglier than others? Is there anything better in the entertainment industry than Xiao Zixin? Whether you admit it or not, I definitely accept her face. There is no dead end in 360 degrees. So many male celebrities are related to Xiao Zixin, so her connections are against the sky. Is it your turn to hack her here? The one who said she had a leg with President Xingqian, don't leave. Xingqian kicked her and made her pay a huge liquidated damages. Didn't you mean that President Xingqian was taken care of by Xiao Zixin? After all, Xiao Zixin who gave the money, ha ha ha. Xingqian is disgusting. After Xiao Zixin's first film was sealed, there was no need for anyone to hold it. Xingqian used her as a cash cow. Now that she has an accident, the star is the first to step on her, and he doesn't even protect her. Who would dare to do something in the star? The star lady is the most disgusting, her face is too ugly. Xiao Zixin has made 18 films in 5 years, and several of them won awards, but the last one is not good. That's because I don't know what the story is about, right? Why is she bad acting? Poor acting, can you take the actress right after debut? Show what you think is good acting skills and compare. The police said that Xiao Zixin left early and did not take drugs during the test. Why did they say that she took drugs with Baiyu? A good relationship with a girlfriend can convict someone. What is the difference between being raped and being scolded? The victim is guilty. Why is there black Xiao Zixin everywhere? Is she offending someone? When I saw a criminal, I said not to be like Xiao Zixin. What happened to Xiao Zixin? Did you eat your rice or kill your whole family? Stars are human too, as long as she doesn't break the law, her private life is at your disposal. Isn't Xiao Zixin the first sister of Xingqian before? Or the wife of the president's goddess, she always took pictures together. Why did Xiao Zixin break up when something happened? Saying she has a bad character, were you blind for the first 5 years, the wife of the president? Xiao Zixin's acting skills are too good, I lied to you for 5 years of sisterhood ha 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 ha. Yes, what to play big names, bully newcomers, why didn't these things happen before? I remember that several directors praised Xiao Zixin for his dedication. So who is lying? Do not understand. Black. Look at the celebrities in the circle when they were asked about this, they couldn't tell them clearly, saying that they didn't see her playing big cards. People speak cautiously, but they can also tell the truth. By the way, Xiao Zixin is too hot than Lin Yan and Lu Jie. If she has unspoken rules and small fresh meat, she still needs to slap Lu Jie like a shrew. Is it true love to Lin Yan? But don't you Heisey say that her private life is chaotic? Contradiction, you guys. I also feel that Xiao Zixin has dropped the price for Lin Yan and Lu Jie as a mistress, so why did Xiao Zixin beat Lu Jie? She has never lost her temper in her first 5 years, right? Is it crazy to play the original match as a junior? Untrustworthy. Su Zifan carefully looked at the comments on the internet every day, and the effect of using poison to fight poison had come out, but he had to master the heat. During this time, he added a few Xiao Zixin's fan groups, screened out some reliable ones, and rebuilt a new group. He is the only group owner and administrator. He posted screenshots of representative remarks on the internet to the group. The group was discussing the matter, cheering and cheering, saying that the eyes of the crowd were discerning, and he finally realized that Xinbei was wronged. Then Su Zifan asked them to help find all kinds of beautiful pictures without blind spots since Xiao Zixin debuted, edit the classic scenes of Xiao Zixin's movies, count all of Xiao Zixin's charity deeds, and collect all the truthfulness of Xiao Zixin when participating in activities or interviews. Su Zifan knows all of Xiao Zixin's personal preferences from the world information, but he is not a real fan, and he is exhausted to find these things by himself. But for these true fans, some of them don't need to look for them specially, they can use what they save on their hard drives, and the division of labor and cooperation will get twice the result with half the effort. Sure enough, the fans quickly got things ready. Every high-definition picture can perfectly present Xiao Zixin's face. Not only does it have no dead ends, but it hasn't changed from 18 to 23. Some people say that she is 18 now. Moreover, Xiao Zixin's face is very special. Without makeup, she has makeup effect. She looks like a pure school flower. She smiles very sweetly. His eyes seem to be adorned with stars. She is the perfect first love in all boys' dreams. When she puts on her gorgeous makeup, the whole person is like an enchanting concubine. A glance at you makes you think that you are Daji's reincarnation. This is really incomparable to other celebrities. It is the face of God's meal. Su Zifan selected 10 best-looking sets of 9 square grids and sent them to fans on the internet. No need to invite the Navy this time. Everyone likes to watch high-definition pictures of beautiful women. Netizens will automatically spontaneously repost, not to mention a group of people who just look at faces but don't look at them. Other yen dogs, seeing this kind of sharing definitely have to turn. Then came the classic shots of Xiao Zixin's various movies. The editing together gave a strong visual impact. Who would dare to say that Xiao Zixin's acting skills are poor and he is definitely blind? Su Zifan asked a few well-known big fans in the fan group to post this video. The idol was scolded and the fans were angry to refute it. But the refutation was that Xiao Zixin had no acting skills. Do you like a particularly beautiful female star who can act? There is no doubt that they like it. Some people even start to miss Xiao Zixin's high production of 4 films a year before. It is not a classic, but it is also very beautiful. If you can't see her acting in the future, wouldn't it be a pity? People started looking for news about Xiao Zixin, only to find that Xiao Zixin was missing. There is no news for so many days. Has she quit the entertainment industry? Don't you ever show up again? At first, some people scolded those sunspots for nothing to do and bullied a little girl too much. Some people also began to suspect that Xiao Zixin's fall was a conspiracy. If she fell, who would benefit? The star that received huge compensation. Lin Yan and Lu Jie, who are sympathized by the public. The most popular movie star recently. There are many suspects, and it seems that He Qiao Zixin's mastermind. After the incident was reversed, there were doubts everywhere, which aroused people's curiosity. Perhaps many netizens have an idea of upholding justice, and when they find doubts, they begin to question those black materials. The more they question, the more doubts they can find. But Su Zifan felt that it was not enough, the heat was not enough, and the wicked hadn't finished yet, so he had to add a handful of firewood. Boss-level face-slapping specialist, quick transmigration, Chapter 6, Domineering Fans of the Queen, 6. Su Zifan went to the internet cafe to send an anonymous message to Adam. Your career is almost completely ruined, are you willing? Adam quickly replied, who are you? You have seen the wind on the internet, you can still make a lot of hype with Qiao Zixin's heat. How to fry? What do you mean? Who are you? Newcomers in the entertainment industry are emerging in endlessly, and no one remembers you anymore. Now everyone is looking for evidence to wash by Qiao Zixin. Whoever presents the evidence will be followed. Don't miss this opportunity. No matter how Adam asked, Su Zifan didn't answer again. Since Adam was released by the police, he hired the Navy to stare at Adam. He did not exaggerately explode false black material. He just kept questioning why he appeared in Qiao Zixin's box so late, what did he have to do with Qiao Zixin, and whether he was very close to Baiyu. Cooked. At that time, Lu Jie was working on He Qiao Zixin to the end, naturally holding on to Adam and Qiao Zixin, wanting to settle their ambiguity. Being put on the cusp of such a storm, who would dare to use Adam as a male model? His job is gone. After that, Su Zifan went to death and blacked Qiao Zixin, and then took Adam for a walk. Qiao Zixin's use of poison to fight poison started to have a good effect, but this matter was completely useless to Adam. If Qiao Zixin had nothing to do with him, then his night must have been go to Baiyu. Why are you looking for Baiyu? The dim bar boxes, single men and women, and suspected drug addicts entering the police station can't think of good things. No one helped Adam to do public relations, no one to guide public opinion. Adam was anxious like an ant on a hot pot. He is just a small model, the company let a newcomer take over his job, and no one to save him, he will be finished. At this time, Su Zifan's anonymous information was like a beacon. Wasn't he just agreeing to buy you to go to the bar just to catch Qiao Zixin's heat? Isn't the time right now? Although it changed from stepping on her to whitewashing her, as long as you can whitewash yourself is enough. Adam quickly posted a video on his account. In the video, he wore a hat to cover his drooping eyes, wearing a large black t-shirt, and his face was very haggard. He said with a dumb voice, I am Adam. I have read everyone's comments these days. I thought it was related to Sister Zixin, so I didn't want to say more. But some people's suspicions have affected my work. To clarify, I did not take drugs and did not make any pornographic transactions. That day, Baiyu contacted me and asked me to go to the bar at night. She would get Sister Zixin drunk. I was responsible for making ambiguous actions with Sister Zixin when the reporter arrived, and asked the reporter to blacken Sister Zixin to the end. I don't agree, she said she wanted to find someone else. I always liked Sister Zixin's movies. I didn't want her to be murdered, so I could only pretend to agree. It's almost time that I reported Baiyu to the police, and everyone will know the rest. I may not handle the matter well, but I am really not a bad person. I hope some people can let me go and let me do my job calmly. Adam's rhetoric still has loopholes, such as why did Qiao Zixin go first and who did he go with? For example, why didn't he tell the truth clearly when he was arrested? The police didn't know who made the report, and it was necessary to conceal a good deed. But netizens are now busy looking for evidence of Qiao Zixin's innocence. As soon as he watched his video, he caught the point of Baiyu's hiring of He Qiao Zixin, but ignored other aspects. This time the heat has started to stir up again, and best friends have always been the most popular topic. Qiao Zixin often posted pictures of her and Baiyu, the photos laughed sweetly, and she protected Baiyu everywhere and asked Baiyu to be her assistant. The best friends who grew up like this were once called the most enviable friendship on hot searches. But what is going on now? What is Baiyu's black Xiao Zixin picture? Xiao Zixin's ability to go to the bar with Baiyu to get drunk at the low end of her life shows that Xiao Zixin has absolute trust in Baiyu. As a result, Baiyu asked someone to take an ambiguous photo of Xiao Zixin with the male model. Think about it, if she really made her shoot, Xiao Zixin's statement about the chaos of her private life must be confirmed. Baiyu hates Xiao Zixin so much to do such a thing. Su Zifan watched the trend of public opinion on the internet, and silently asked the Navy to bring the topic to Baiyu. Why did he ask someone to take ambiguous photos? If Xiao Zixin's private life is really chaotic, there are so many men. Baiyu, being her best friend, can't be anywhere, anytime. Did you take a picture? Does such a laborious effort to find someone to pose for a photo shows that Xiao Zixin has no men in private? There is no evidence for many gossips of celebrities. Just looking at whether evil can overpower the right or the evil overpowers the right, this represents whether the celebrity is ultimately a positive image or a negative image. Su Zifan used a common method in debate to prove that most of the black materials are unfounded with current personal and physical evidence, which is a rumor. After arriving at the result of this argument, Su Zifan immediately hired a lawyer to issue a lawyer's letter to bring the manipulating companies behind the major marketing accounts to court. Xiao Zixin hasn't appeared for a long time. As soon as he appeared, he reposted the lawyer's letter posted by the law firm on Weibo, which shocked netizens. Xiao Zixin's fans flocked to her Weibo to leave a message and asked her about her current situation. Xiao Zixin thought for a while, smiled and took a selfie photo and posted it, with the following words: "The clear will be clear, there will always be a rainbow after the storm." Many fans who really loved Xiao Zixin cried when they saw this sentence. God knows how worried they were during Xiao Zixin's disappearance, worried that she could not bear it, worried that she would cry secretly by herself, and even worried that she could not commit suicide. They are always struggling on the front line of public opinion, and they want to wash away the stains on their beloved idols, but their power is too small, like a grain of sand on the sea, it is submerged in the blink of an eye, and it is useless. It wasn't until a Guardian, who claimed to be an iron fan of Xiao Zixin, gathered them together, published tasks in an orderly manner, and took them to help Xiao Zixin stand up step by step, that they had a direction and confidence. Now, they finally waited for their goddess. Seeing Xiao Zixin wearing home clothes in the photo, her face is ruddy, her eyes are clear, she is very relaxed on the sofa without makeup, they are finally relieved. They did not lose in this insidious and cunning battle. Xiao Zixin did not lose either. Xiao Zixin flipped through the comments on Weibo. This was the first time she went online in so many days. She found that so many people were silently caring about her and helping her. She couldn't tell what it was like, warm, and wanted to post. Smile from the heart. Everyone encouraged her to cheer, saying that she had always believed in her, and occasionally was mixed with a few remarks cursing her against her, she didn't even see it. Since knowing that Su Zifan bought the Shui Jun black her, she didn't care about it anymore, it was just a means of fighting. Su Zifan changed clothes and came out of the bedroom. Xiao Zixin glanced at him and wondered, "You are going to work out again? I think you are in good shape. There is no need to work hard, right?" Su Zifan picked up the backpack and went to the door to change shoes, and said with a smile, "It's almost a bit. I have higher demands on myself." "Is it demanding that you still want to practice 8-pack abs?" Xiao Zixin couldn't figure out why he suddenly loved fitness so much, and the topic of abdominal muscles was not easy to mention. He could only say, "Then you should listen to the coach more and don't over-exercise." "Well, there are cut fruits in the refrigerator, you remember to eat, I'm leaving." Su Zifan waved to Xiao Zixin and went to the gym. The original owner is an otaku, only 65 kilograms at 185, and the thin one can see the ribs. He has been eating nutritious meals for this period of time, coupled with daily fitness, his weight has risen to 70 kilograms, his body has become much stronger, and he has basically developed the prototype of his abdominal muscles. The boss laughed when he saw him, "You kid really has perseverance. I saw such a good fitness effect the first time. How about taking a picture for us as a signboard?" Su Zifan smiled and said, "Forget it, I don't want to be seen casually." You are really deadheaded, you don't know how many girls you can provoke when you are so good. The boss shook his head regretfully, knowing that he couldn't persuade him, so he didn't say anything. The innermost position, keep it for you. Go ahead and don't work too hard. It's no hard work, you can be busy. Su Zifan ran to the innermost position and started warming up for fitness projects. He just set a goal and finished it when he wanted to. It didn't feel any hard work. It was as simple as eating and drinking. Halfway through the exercise, the phone rang. Su Zifan took a towel and wiped his sweat on his neck. He took out his mobile phone to check. It was an email sent to him by a private investigator. The email contained detailed information about Lin Yan and Lu Jia, including their interpersonal relationship at school and the opportunity for their debut. The number of contacts in the entertainment industry, who has had an ambiguous relationship, etc., are all available, and of course the asking price is very high. There are several photos attached to the document, which are photos of Lin Yan and Lu Jia with others. They are a little fuzzy, and some are side-faced, but this is a long time ago. It is very difficult to dig, and it is absolutely worth the price. Su Zifan hooked up the corners of his lips and happily made money. After staring for so long and finally found out the real thing, Su Zifan was in a good mood, went home early to make 2 seafood noodles to celebrate, and then hired the Navy to send out the ingredients in the early morning. Breaking. Lin Yan and Lu Jia became lovers in their freshman year, and they broke up in their sophomore year. Lin Yan was taken care of by a rich woman for 2 years, and Lu Jia moved between 3 rich second-generation elder brothers. There are pictures to prove that they are the best in the entertainment industry. Wonderful couple. What the Long Weibo said is justified and well-founded, and the content of the pictures is quite exciting. From the smiling face of Lu Jimei in the photo, it can be seen that she is not the kind of pitiful crying, which is quite different from the previous accusation that Xiao Zixin bullied her. The men next to Lu Jia in the 3 photos were different, making everyone's impression of her drastically changing. Lin Yan is the little fresh meat that Xingchen praised this year. He has always shown his positive energy and sunshine image. Now I suddenly see a blurry photo of him and a well-known rich woman in the underground garage. View, spicy eyes. Although the photo is not the kind of physical relationship, I feel that the relationship between the people in the photo is ambiguous. Whether the two of them have a chaotic private life, let alone say that they too have declared that they have been in love for 5 years. A big lie. If they really broke up long ago, then Xiao Zixin suddenly went crazy, and Lu Jia accused Xiao Zixin as a junior, which would be a big inside story. Was it Xiao Zixin who got involved in their messy love, or was Lu Jia ran back to eat after seeing Lin Yan home? So what is the relationship between Xiao Zixin and Lin Yan? Is it really a real couple like Xiao Zixin said? Boss-level face-slapping specialist, quick transmigration, Chapter 7, Domineering fans of the Queen, 7. Lu Jia is a newcomer Xiaohua. She has just finished a fantasy fairy tale drama starring her. She has a lovely role. She is pure and sweet and has won a large number of fans. Especially when she was slapped by Xiao Zixin and cried that Xiao Zixin was hard. After grabbing Lin Yan. Not only did it reveal that she was Lin Yan's beloved girlfriend of the traffic niche, but also took advantage of Xiao Zixin's enthusiasm to take herself to a higher level, becoming the most innocent and kind victim in people's hearts. Fans surged, and film appointments continued. But she has only one drama that she can handle, and her foundation is unstable. The fans who stepped on Xiao Zixin were originally beaten and most sympathized. Now suddenly she turned around and found that she had at least 3 rich second-generation, typical peripheral accompany women. Where else would you like to fan her again? Although some fans everywhere said that the photos were just for dinner parties and had nothing to do with them, there were still a large number of fans who had flirted with her pretending to be a little white flower. This resulted in a large-scale fan turning black scene. However, Lin Yan was secretly taken care of by Xiao Zixin this year, giving him a lot of resources, praising him as a popular niche, with many fans, and most of them were immature girls. They exploded as soon as this material came out. How could my Yan be taken by a rich woman? Doesn't he spend everything he earns? The photo is so muddy, who knows who it is? To be honest, the woman in the photo has a good figure, even if it is really me, can't it be their normal relationship? A blurry photo says I'm covered in inflammation, it's really a social society, I can't afford to provoke it. Are you stupid for a normal relationship? Aren't Lin Yan and Lu Jie known as the most loving couples? They have been in love for 5 years and should not allow others to intervene. This photo is at least cheating even if it's not covered by it. Besides, the woman in the photo is notoriously fond of buns with tender meat. Couple fart, my family never admits that little white flower, she said that she has been in love for 5 years, and I have never admitted that the photo of Xiao Baihua can only prove that they have been together at 18, okay? I am single. Lulu was interviewed and said that she and Lin Yan had been in love for 5 years. Lin Yan didn't refute it. Now that Lulu has been hacked, Lin Yan dare not release her fart. He even asked your fans to come to Hey Lulu, right? Male. This is a castrated eunuch. Xiao Zixin said that Yen is her boyfriend before, but now Yen and Lu Jie are suddenly exposed and suspect that it has something to do with her. This woman has to pull me into the water, get sick. Xiao Zixin and Lu Jie obviously have a grudge, you guys love it, take me away, don't participate. Su Zifan kept in touch with the 2 naval forces, and one family was responsible for distracting all the remarks about Xiao Zixin and letting Xiao Zixin exit silently. One family is responsible for instigating the relationship between Lin Yan and Lu Jie's 2 fans. Their fans are already young and have a little temper. One party hates the male to find his girlfriend, and the other boyfriend who dislikes the goddess is not responsible. The real and the fake came out together, and there was a lot of noise. Every day, the public sees the 2 of them fighting each other and greeting each other's ancestors. They are miserable and can't help but feel disgusted. Their perception of the 2 stars has plummeted, and the 2 fans have also been labeled as cults. And Xiao Zixin's fans have been sensible under Su Zifan's reassurance. They don't participate and talk a lot. Every day, they praise Xiao Zixin's beauty and ask Xiao Zixin to come out to film. Compared with those 2 fans, they stand up against each other and successfully brought back the previously corrupted passers-by. Xiao Zixin didn't know much about these manipulations of public opinion. She heard Su Zifan tell her about the current situation, and wondered, now we don't have to participate anymore, right? Although they are not a real hammer, it is better than my illusory black material. There are too many, will you no longer believe in my black materials? Su Zifan explained to her, not only for you, but also to pave the way for your future box office, you must step by step to bring your fans and passers-by back. Only when everyone has a good impression of you, will they be willing to watch your movie. As long as they think that you are a person with poor personal character, they are likely to boycott your film. This kind of thing can't be bad at one step. It is only second to hitting them. Success is the best, and it doesn't matter if you are unsuccessful. Let the public feel that you are willing to support you. Is the most important thing. Xiao Zixin thought about the previous step-by-step arrangement, feeling that his IQ was a little bit unable to keep up, and tilted his head curiously, then what do you plan to do next? Su Zifan smiled and looked at her, I will take care of all these annoying things. Just rest assured and adjust to the best condition. In 1 month, we will come back to filming. What do you think? Filming? Okay, actually I really like filming. The feeling of immersing myself in another life is like living in another world. Xiao Zixin's smile faded and she lowered her head to play with her fingers. I sighed, am I stupid? I have only filmed 2 dramas throughout the year, planning to get married and retreat, and I want to have a good husband and children in the future. I used my resources to exchange good resources for Lin Yan, I made him popular and ended up like this. Isn't that the way to be in love? I didn't expect him to be taken care of by someone before he was with me. I'm really stupid. Think about how anyone would look for me to film. To wait and see, you have to wait and see for more than half a year. Su Zifan stretched his head to look at her, shook his hand in front of her, and said with a smile, don't think about the past, this is what a love mind is. If you meet a good person, he will become popular. You marry him, the husband and wife are in love. It can be a good story. Isn't that the way the wives of the 2 celebrities in the circle retired? It's just that they are lucky to have met a good man. You are less lucky to be deceived. Let's buy a lesson. But your vision is really wrong. How about it? Do you mind if I be your agent and help you check? Xiao Zixin thinks about the two movie kings he mentioned. They are both model couples in the circle, and before they became popular, their wives are already very popular, but after their marriage their wives retired and fully supported them, and they gradually became movie kings. This is indeed similar to her situation. Xiao Zixin smiled helplessly. With you, I can't feel sad at all. Seriously, do you know how to be an agent? You seem to know the entertainment industry well. What do you do? Seeing that you are busy these days, you need to exercise in stocks, and you have to sell your house to find a private detective to buy a Navy army, you really can't tell what your job is. My job is to make you popular again. Whether it's entertainment, business, or political circles, as long as there are people, there will be wars. Identify the other's weaknesses and hit them. You can always get what you want. This is the truth is invariable. As for fitness. Su Zifan fiddled with his hair and leaned on the back of the sofa. Being an agent for you must be a bit of an image. You can't let others watch the jokes. Moreover, your new film, I will give you director. Xiao Zixin's eyes widened, suspecting that she had heard it wrong. Are you a director? Are you a director? Su Zifan thought about it. Learn from others. With whom? Masters who have passed away, they won't let me mention their names. Don't worry, I've already been a teacher. What we have to do now is to find a good script and adapt it as quickly as possible to the script that is most suitable for your comeback. He did learn it. Before becoming a plain messenger, he was stared at by the dead bosses to practice acting skills in the underworld. Proficiency in acting skills is not enough, but he must also learn all the directors of the society. Give them all, or else they will lose their talents in this life when they are reborn. If it weren't for him to learn things very fast, he still doesn't know how many years he will be locked up in a small dark room. He is very confident in acting and directing. Thanks to several masters who like to teach him and tell him a lot about the entertainment industry, he can be so comfortable in this world. He planned a big counterattack as soon as he came. It seems to be going well so far. This time he faced the reborn girl for the first time. It doesn't matter if the other party has the means. A good hunter is never impatient. Lu Jia is indeed thinking of a way. She has been so devastated these few days that she has finally calmed down. The main reason was that after she was reborn, she went smoothly. Not only did she win a good role, she also managed to Lin Yan from Xiao Zixin, and relived the fond memories of her first love with Lin Yan, which was so sweet. What made her even more proud was that she was able to step on Xiao Zixin under her feet. She blacked Xiao Zixin with the popular method of large-scale black stars in the future to corrupt her reputation. As a result, others helped her and completely attacked Xiao Zixin. Decent and unfinished, like a mourning dog. She felt a little ecstatic because of these successes, and felt that she was the heroine of this world. But the current situation gave her a head start, as if Xiao Zixin was picked up at the bar, everything was out of control. Xiao Zixin began to turn over and became smart. She didn't know who was helping Xiao Zixin, but she knew that the other party was very powerful and was a person who fully understood the rules of the entertainment industry. Xiao Zixin found a powerful helper. She couldn't help but worry when she watched the changes in public opinion on the internet. She had also contacted the Navy, but she could not beat the opponent at all, and was used several times by the opponent. She knew what she had done herself, and was worried that the other party would aim her at her one day, but she did not expect that this day would come so soon, and it directly provoked her to fight with Lin Yan's fans. If you don't comfort the fans, how can she and Lin Yan stay together? Lu Jia heard the sound of the water in the bathroom stop, and looked back at Lin Yan coming out in a bathrobe, hurriedly smiled and stood up to meet him. I will blow your hair for you, and lie down without drying it. Lin Yan sat on the sofa with a cold face, and said sarcastically, how many men have you blown your hair like this? Every time you are afraid of their headaches? Lu Jia's face changed, biting the tip of her tongue, tears burst into her eyes, and choked up. Lin Yan, why did you say that to me? I was wrong when I broke up with you. Didn't I admit my mistake to you? You are still holding on. Don't let it go. You're red and I'm not red. What can I do if the agent asks me to accompany the drink? Don't you wait to be hidden by the snow. I am also wronged. You know that I have a bad stomach and I hate drinking. What about them? Don't you believe in the words on the internet or don't believe me? It's clear that Xiao Zixin blacked me out. Do you still think of her and get angry at me for her? Lin Yan frowned. How to mention that she is here? What does it have to do with her? Forget it, don't mention the past, just think about what to do now is true. Should we announce the marriage news? So everyone will know how good our relationship is. Lu Jia bit her lip, tentatively proposed marriage, and looked up at Lin Yan and waited for his reaction. Boss-level face-slapping specialist, quick transmigration, Chapter 8, Domineering fans of the Queen, 8. Lin Yan refused without even thinking about it. I am now in the ascendant period. You have disclosed that our relationship has been affected very badly without my consent. What kind of marriage? Which popular niche do you see married? When can you help me? Think about it. Lu Jia was unwilling. Lin Yan and Xiao Zixin were married at the end of the year in his previous life. At that time, Lin Yan won the Best Actor award for making a movie, and he proposed to Xiao Zixin in public. After getting married, he often sent him and Xiao Zixin. Taking a group photo, Xiao Zixin also withdrew from the entertainment circle, helping her husband and child. How did Lin Yan get to her? This is the attitude. Lu Jia secretly took a breath, lowered her head and said in a somewhat lost voice, "You always misunderstand me. I was scolded so badly by your fans. At this time, marrying you will definitely be scolded even harder. What can I do? Benefits? I just said this just because you thought about it. Now many people on the internet have accused you of not taking responsibility. You have to stand up and make a statement. But the painless clarification will not help at all. Those photos will definitely do. Become our black history." Lin Yan nodded thoughtfully. Then what do you mean? Get married to show true love? Yes, and you can't last long because of your reputation. You're filming Double Agents now. It's a work. Isn't it right to establish a good man's role as a short-term guardian? Everyone will think that you and other niche it's not the same, it's very likely to be successful. As long as we have been a loving couple, your image of a good man will be very pleasing after a long time. Lu Jia wiped her tears and sat on a single sofa next to her, whispering, "Do you like your agent and feel that I am rubbing your enthusiasm? I can take fewer jobs after getting married, focus on my family, and quit the entertainment industry." Lin Yan's heart was greatly touched, her expression softened, she pulled Lu Jia to her side, hugged her and kissed her on the forehead, and smiled, "Fool, why would I think of you that way? It's just that I'm too annoyed these days. Okay, don't be angry. In fact, you're right. Everyone likes unwavering love. As long as we are kind and loving, everyone will think those photos are fake in the future, because we can love each other for a lifetime since our first year of freshman year. When a love fairy tale, many people are willing to believe in fairy tales. Most of the fans are girls. Of course, they like the affectionate and dedicated wife guarding madness. As long as they stand up this image, the fans will automatically filter out the information they don't want to believe and believe in them. It is indeed the best method now, otherwise it will be pale and weak. After Lin Yan made the decision, he called his agent to talk about his plan. His agent thought he was blind, so he didn't want someone as good as Xiao Zixin. He had to find Lu Jia, a scheming green tea bitch. But just as the agent persuaded him to listen to Lin Yan's impatient voice, he silently swallowed the words and communicated with the company as he wanted. Lin Yan is an entertainer under the Star Entertainment and the new cash cow of Xingchen. Now things have become like this, and the public relations department has no good plans. They simply did what they wanted, let him marry a good man and a good father. Can go longer. Soon Lu Jia became Mrs. Lin contentedly. Both of them were busy with work and didn't have a wedding, but they posted a red book on Weibo. Fans on both sides immediately exploded. They are pinching like a raging fire. Why did the two cooking suddenly get married? Isn't this slap them in the face? The fans were so angry that they deserved their lives, and some of them just turned black when they couldn't stand it. But after Lin Yan posted a long Weibo about the beautiful relationship between the two, many people began to be moved by this emotion, and there were new fans who liked them and were serious about their feelings. In general, the fans of the two people were nothing less. Give them a beautiful name: First Love Couple. I am a good man, I am so responsible, my boyfriend is overwhelming, I really like it. Yen Yen turns out to be a reliable and towering tree, so petting his wife is really a clear stream in the entertainment industry. Xiao Xianro said that when we get married, not everyone can do it, true love is undoubtedly, I hope the first love will last for a long time. Those black materials are fake, right? The relationship between the two is good, if those are true, and they have been with others, can they still marry so lovingly now? Impossible, so someone must have harmed them. I believe in love again. Together at the age of 18, the two of them are each other's first love. They have not been fascinated by the world of Huahua after entering the entertainment industry. They are still so loving and will never leave the wind and rain. Oh my God, I both want to fall in love. First love couples must be together for a lifetime. Baby Lulu keeps the clouds open and sees the moon. Our newly promoted Xiaohua has no status and is easy to be bullied, but I can't stand a good husband who is popular and protects his wife. Those who can't get used to Lulu wanting to kill Lulu, are you mad? Do you really believe it? The photo is there, I don't believe it if it doesn't matter, they are both bad guys, but they are a good match. Go upstairs, the things that have been clarified 800 times have been turned out and said, you are the Navy, are you making 50 cents good? Neither fan nor black, I hope the trouble will stop this time for so long. No matter what happened before, since they are married, I hope these two people will go along and cherish it. When Lin Yan and Lu Jie got married like this, the hostile struggles on the internet came to an abrupt end. Some people had flirted with fans, some had doubts, and some had seen through and did not speak. In short, all other voices disappeared and they lost interest in them. The rest were the blessings of fans, which made them another hot search, this time in the name of husband and wife, establishing a positive image. Xiao Zixin is now able to take a calm look at online comments, so occasionally he also scans Weibo to learn about new news. When she saw the marriage certificates of Lin Yan and Lu Jie, she was really stunned for a while. Su Zifan raised his eyebrows and said, why, still can't let it go? Xiao Zixin shook his head, no, I just thought, the gap between people is really big. When I was with Lin Yan, he kept saying that he would not make it public, and he would not even take pictures together. Now I changed to Lu Jie, they not only did he publicly get married directly. Since they are so affectionate, why did he chase me in the first place? What else can I do? I just want to make use of you, Red. Now that he is Red, I can stand by myself. It just happened that my first love looked back to him and satisfies his vanity. Of course, you are not pleasing to your eyes. This kind of person has nothing to think about. Well, at least I know that the fact that he was kept for 2 years is true. It's disgusting to think about it. Xiao Zixin shrugged and turned off Weibo, and smiled at Su Zifan, thank you, I see them both, I am very happy to get married. The two are just right to match, so there is no need to harm others. Su Zifan looked at her helplessly, stop saying thank you. Now I am your agent. This is all I should do. You don't have to be so polite. Come and take a look at this script. This is the initial selection. If you think no problem, we are ready to start shooting. The two of them have found a lot of scripts these days, and they feel that they are not good enough, and with their current contacts, they can't reach well-known screenwriters and big IPs, so the range of options is much smaller. This time Su Zifan found a novel at Jinjiang Novel Station. The grades were not very good, but he felt that the story was very complete and the character set was very good. The adaptation should be suitable as Xiao Zixin's comeback. The novel is about retrieving a kidnapped child. The heroine began to be very cowardly and was often domestically abused. Once her husband was drunk and broke her head. Her 4-year-old son was frightened and ran out crying as a result. Just disappeared. The hostess lost her son and was hit hard. After she couldn't find her, she broke down and had a big fight with her husband. After the divorce, she started looking for her son alone. She has no money or education, and does 3 odd jobs a day, then prints flyers and distributes them everywhere, looking for all the magazines and TV stations she can find, and begging them to help find people. At first, everyone sympathized with her and did help her, but the child has not heard from her, and gradually no one cares about her. Some people even use fake news to deceive her. She saves money frugally. Even if she is cheated, she will believe it next time, not willing to miss the possibility of getting her baby back. Until one time several men not only cheated her money, but also gang-raped her. She desperately cut them with a knife and ran away in embarrassment. She broke down again and cried bitterly. Then suddenly bottomed out and rebounded, becoming stronger and stronger from despair. She joined a child-seeking organization, looking for her own son while also helping others find children. She does odd jobs during the day and goes to night school at night to learn her personal skills. She often does good deeds and only hopes that blessings can accumulate on her son, so she has a good relationship with her. Many people are willing to help her pay attention to her son and help her spread the news. Finally, once, she rescued a girl from a mountain village who was almost stunned and abducted. From the girl's mouth, she learned that there was a child in their village that looked like a picture of her son. In 5 years, the child will change a lot and the little girl is not familiar with the child, so she can't confirm it. But the heroine didn't dare to neglect, so she immediately asked for a long vacation to go to the mountain village. The unit suspected that she had taken a long vacation to expel her, but at this time the heroine was no longer vulnerable and believed that she could solve any difficulties. Women are stronger than mothers, and this is vividly demonstrated in her. Then she found her son in the mountain village. Her son was 9 years old and looked malnourished. She had learned from the little girl that the family bought her son from a trafficker because he could not give birth to a child. As a result, he gave birth to a biological son in the 2nd year. He had a bad attitude towards her son. He was allowed to do all the hard work and did not eat enough. He planned to enslave the child to be a cow and a horse for their son's life. Dear son, enjoy the blessing. The hostess went to negotiate with them, but failed to exchange money for her son. She was kicked out of the village. She called the police and found out that the police could not control the poor mountains and rivers. The hostess began to expose the village's crimes in various ways and sneaked into the village to protect her son. After half a year of hardship, she finally attracted the attention of the upper management. She sent 2 teams of armed police into the village to rescue all abducted women and children, and the son was reunited. After that, the heroine did not stop what she had done for many years. She devoted her life to combating criminals who abducted women and children. She founded a non-governmental organization to help women and children. She also cultivated her son as an outstanding talent and used kindness to give back to the society and become a legend general character. After reading the novel, Qiao Zixin was silent for a long time, but he still couldn't escape from the depression. This novel reflects a real problem, a problem that everyone is very powerless. She has never acted in this type of script, let alone the heroine's early image is not glamorous, down, miserable, crazy, collapsed, this she had never been in contact. And this kind of script pays more attention to psychological drama. It must perform the tension of the drama. It must touch people's hearts, make people cry, make people feel, and make people think. It is difficult to act well. But after Qiao Zixin suppressed the uncomfortable feeling in his heart, he raised his head and looked at Su Zifan firmly, just play this script, no matter what the box office is, I want to play this script, and I must do it well. Boss-level face-slapping specialist, quick transmigration, Chapter 9, Domineering fans of the Queen, 9. Qiao Zixin liked the script, and Su Zifan was not afraid that she could not perform well. The two discussed specific matters and began to divide the work. Qiao Zixin has been in the entertainment industry for 5 years at any rate, shooting good movies, and contacting good teams. How can I find some reliable staff to join the group? Now it depends on whether they are willing to go with her who has not turned over. The Queen is involved. And Su Zifan immediately contacted the novel website to discuss the copyright purchase of the novel. The novel did not perform well on the website because its plot is relatively depressive and does not meet the mainstream preferences of the website readers. He can't make much money. He thinks buying film and television copyrights. There should be no problem. The website copyright editor quickly contacted Lan Gui, the author of the novel. Lan Gui's reaction was unexpected. He was not excited at all. Instead, he replied doubtfully, "Is this kind of story really filmed? Can it pass the trial? May I ask which star starred? Will the copyright be bought back when the inventory is gone? Also, the buyer is an individual, not a company. Will there be any problems?" The copyright editor replied, "I was a little worried about individual buyers before, but the legal affairs will help with the review, and it should be no problem. I think this person is very sincere. He should be a new director." Most new directors have a kind of enthusiasm and don't consider too many complicated factors. Maybe they can really shoot. In this way, I will give your contact information to the other party. You can contact me. If you have any questions, you can ask clearly. Do you think it is okay? That's great, thank you. The copyright is sold and the stock is too much. If it can't be sold, Lan Gui would rather not sell it first, and then revise the novel when there is time to improve the quality. After Su Zifan contacted Lan Gui, he explained his situation appropriately. First of all, he will definitely shoot, and he will start the film soon, and strive to be released by the end of the year. Secondly, he will look for professionals to check on the question of passing the trial, and he will not shoot anything out of the standard. If you look at the content of this story, it is fine as long as it is not political. Finally, there is the issue of the leading role. This story has only the only protagonist. The others are all supporting roles. The role is not heavy. You can find excellent group actors or students from the Film and Television Academy. Even if Lan Gui recommends them, you can come as long as the acting skills are decent. A role, but the leading actor must be Qiao Zixin, this is the only requirement. Su Zifan knows that Qiao Zixin's embarrassing position in the entertainment industry nowadays. Good movies don't dare to look for her to act. They are afraid that the public won't buy it and won't get the box office. Generally, the price of Qiao Zixin's performance is a bit lower. Location. He didn't know how the author of this novel felt about Qiao Zixin, so he tried to be tactful and sent Lan Gui a compilation video of Qiao Zixin's acting skills. He looked at the computer screen and wondered how he would convince him if Lan Gui didn't like Qiao Zixin. After all, this is the most suitable script right now and he must win it. Unexpectedly, Lan Gui responded to him as soon as he saw Qiao Zixin's name. "This is the script for Xian Bauer. Is it Shinbo's next movie? People who can call Qiao Zixin Xinbei'er will only be fans of Qiao Zixin." Su Zifan moved in his heart and immediately replied, "Yes, if the script is okay, I will start shooting immediately. Then I'm fine, I can sign the contract soon. I am a loyal fan of Xinbo. You can contact me if you need to make any changes to the script or if the crew needs any help. Please make sure to take good shots and give full play to Xinbo's acting skills and let those who mock her blind." Su Zifan didn't expect things to go so smoothly, and he happened to meet Qiao Zixin's fans, which was a surprise. He opened Lan Gui's column and looked through it. Lan Gui has been writing for more than 4 years. The novel he was interested in was the first novel written by Lan Gui. It has a good idea and a good personality, but the writing style is a little immature. After that, Lan Gui seemed to have a change in his mood. He devoted himself to writing relaxed and pleasant essays instead of writing such more depressing stories. However, his writing style is obviously improving steadily, which is no longer the same as 4 years ago. Su Zifan tapped his fingers on the table lightly, and an idea gradually formed in his mind. He thought about it for a while, and after he was sure there would be no trouble, he sent a message to Lan Gui, "Are you interested in joining the team as a screenwriter?" Lan Gui replied immediately, "I am very interested, I will definitely meet all the requirements of the director and Xian Bauer on the script, please be sure to let me into the group, I also want to contribute to Xian Bauer's comeback." Su Zifan smiled, opened the Qiao Zixin fan group, and posted a message in it, "Zixin is going to make a movie, is there anything you are good at helping me? Talk to me privately if you have." The group members immediately boiled over, some said they could take pictures, some said they could make up, some could edit, some could dub, some could light up, and many said they could run errands. The members who can join this group are strictly selected and they are definitely Qiao Zixin's iron fans. They are dedicated to Qiao Zixin's good. At this time, they are united. When they heard that Qiao Zixin needed help, they tried every means to make a contribution. This is a possibility Su Zifan saw from Lan Gui. Qiao Zixin had fallen too fast before, because the foundation was unstable and there was no one of his own. In the end, there were no people who took the initiative to help. He can now be an agent, a director, or even a leading actor to accompany Qiao Zixin, but after all, making a movie is a teamwork, and a little mistake is not a trivial matter. Then why doesn't he build his own team? A team that wholeheartedly hopes that Qiao Zixin is good. The members of this fan group are the best choices. Lan Gui was sitting in her small study room, watching the news that the group members were flashing, and compared the content of the news of the group leader, guardian, and director Su Zifan. Regardless of the tone, habit or punctuation, this no doubt they are all the same person. When the author is not necessarily good at anything else in recent years, everyone is sure to be able to pick up the vest, and now she is more relieved. Qiao Zixin's ability to get rid of the entire network is the Guardian's credit. She believes in the Guardian. She sent a message to Su Zifan, "I am the Phalaenopsis in the group. Everyone loves Sinbayer. I will definitely become the strongest and most reliable team. Come on." Her gaze fell on the right side of the computer, and from there she picked up a photo frame with a photo of her and Qiao Zixin, which was taken at Qiao Zixin's fan meeting 4.5 years ago. She never chased stars. That day, she was just curious about why Qiao Zixin was 18 years old and she was so successful, so she went to see it, and found that Qiao Zixin is a very good person. Maybe Qiao Zixin saw that she was unhappy and followed her gently. She said a few words of encouragement, hoping she would make herself happy. She also told her that as long as she works hard, she can make her life better. She was so touched that day. After returning home, she registered an account to organize her diary into a story and posted it on the internet. After taking the first step, she found that it is not so difficult to forget her troubles and live a good life. It happened that Qiao Zixin shot 2 comedies one after another. She is especially good-looking, and she also decided to write light-hearted stories in the future, share her happy mood with everyone, and truly embark on the road of writing. Now she lives very happily, easily, and freely. It can be said that without Qiao Zixin, she would not be where she is today. She is definitely a loyal fan of Qiao Zixin. After Qiao Zixin's accident, she spent many days and nights on the internet, using fast hand speed to type paragraphs of explanations for Qiao Zixin to argue with others, and even ask for leave when she wrote novels. But the Navy was too powerful, and her power alone was minimal. The more justified and evidenced, the more she was ridiculed by the Navy. Fortunately, the Guardian appeared. As a loyal fan for many years, she was the first group to be drawn into the group. Later, under the leadership of the Guardian, they fought a beautiful turnaround. The Weibo posted by the fans, all the copywriting was written to them by her, with every word and word, full of pride and love for Qiao Zixin. She thought that no matter why other fans liked Qiao Zixin, the mood should be the same as hers. They must have seen some of Qiao Zixin's highlights, or were moved by Qiao Zixin's words and actions. Now the Guardian wants to gather them into a team that truly protects Qiao Zixin. They must be like her, ready to go all out. Many fans reacted the same way as Lan Gui, excited and high-spirited. The small team of Su Zifan was established much faster than imagined. It took almost a day to confirm the specialties of nearly half of the members, with a total of 30 people. Although others have nothing particularly good at, a team also has many things that ordinary people can do. Su Zifan pondered for a while and felt that this group of more than 60 people could join the team. Those who are inconvenient to go to school or work can do some publicity and public relations work on the internet, and other relatively free people can come and gather. The novel was successfully signed to sell the copyright. Although Lan Gui has repeatedly expressed that the price is low, Su Zifan still paid 2 million yuan, which is a reasonable price for this novel. Lan Gui lives in Yanjing. Su Zifan saw her explain the script requirements to her when signing the contract. Lan Gui immediately began to change the script. Others also rushed over one after another. Su Zifan arranged a place for them and assigned tasks. If there were things to do, everyone was relieved of the embarrassment of meeting just now, only full of enthusiasm, and they all acted. Xiao Zixin also contacted a stylist, a makeup artist, a sound engineer, a field clerk, and an action director who were willing to come. The people she found have all worked with her, and they are all highly capable professionals. With their participation, the team has become more stable. Su Zifan unearthed a top student in the director department from the fan base. As the assistant director of this film, he and Lan Gui went to the Film and Television Academy to audition for actors. Before anyone else knew about it, Xiao Zixin's new movie had already begun to rush. To prepare.